I'm Common Sense from the field, and I'm just now approaching this brother Be Wise. Brother Be Wise, I see that you are very busy and very productive brother, and that you have a lot of events taking place within the community and abroad, trying to uplift the people within the community, especially those of the youth and those who has lost hope. You try to instill some type of direction and purpose into those type of individuals. What's going on with the wisdom from the field?
Well, yeah, we still serving the people. We got a spot on Slauson and 5th Avenue that we operate out of called the Wise Spot. We do, free diapers for the people, and real soon, starting at the end of this month, every last Sunday of the month, we're going to start doing necessities every month, monthly necessity giveaways on street corners throughout the neighborhood, like Vermont Imperial, Vermont Western, and Manchester, things like that. And pretty much just trying to provide a service to those families who, could use a little bit extra, need those soaps, need those things like toilet paper, toiletries, feminine hygiene products, and just finding another way to give a service to the people as we try and put the wisdom and actual information about revolution and fighting against colonialism and all the extra deep stuff, really still trying to endear ourselves to the people, give us a reason to, be welcomed into their homes, and then instill the information so that we can hopefully liberate ourselves from the situation we find ourselves in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And I have a burning desire, a burning question, and I would like to ask you, because you're a wise man, because you're wisdom from the field, because I'm just common sense. I operate off of common sense from Leimert Park. However, my question is, it's like, how would you attack a situation when you feel like you're not being treated fairly or with honor or with respect, when you are like dealing with vendors or people who own stores or gas stations or anything within a community, but they're not treating you squarely or fairly? How would you confront a situation like that? Because I see a lot of that within our community.
Right. I mean, well, in general, it applies to any situation, whether it be talking about on a local level or a national level, governmental level, federal level. At the end of the day, the whole idea is you got to eliminate the power that the people have over you. So right now, if it's a certain service or store that you have to go into, like Rouse, if that's the only place you have to shop, and of course you're going to be at the beck and call of Rouse, and if they do anything to you that you don't appreciate, there's not much you can do about it. But you have to develop alternatives that eliminate those people that are giving you those problems from being in your needs. You know what I'm saying? You eliminate the need for someone and they go away. And that's the same tactic that they really applied to us here. Kwame Ture commonly said in a lot of his speeches that the need for black people has gone away, so now they want to eliminate us from existence. And you can see that historically happen throughout time. And as technology advances and everything, you get self-checkouts at stores, a lot of those different jobs that we would get aren't really needed anymore. So now you're finding large unemployment, you're finding large homelessness coming from our community now. So, the same tactic that's being applied to us, we have to have that same mentality.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So develop our own so that we eliminate the need for others to bring it into our community.
Okay, I have another question as well. And that question is, what is a complaint? Because what is it? How would you defer the difference between a complaint and complaining? Because I've actually seen people to me, complaining is like crying for unfairness. However, you're still willing to support the thing that you say that you don't agree upon, but you are still supported. What do I mean? On Crenshaw and Slauson, there's a donut shop where, they sell like cigarettes and things of that nature. And people, melanated people, African-American people, making those people rich, right? However, they may be like 2 cents short, but I'm a regular customer and you won't let me slide with 2 cents. And then I get angry. So to me, that's complaining. But a complaint is when there's actions that's being taken behind it. How would you define that? And why do we do that? Why do we support our own demise?
Well, in general, that's just we've been taught that we can't do things for ourselves, and we've been taught to depend on, you know, what's right in front of us. So, as opposed to just, you know, I don't know, creating your own donut shop, you go to the one over there. But at the same time, you have the notion of the white man's ice being colder, but in our case, it could be the Korean's ice being colder, or anybody else's. We always think that ours isn't good enough, and you know, so we go to other people to try and get it. And then when they treat us the way that they treat us, then the complaining begins.
So the brother that said that's true. Okay, so the thing is that what we have to learn that, like when we say Black Lives Matter, we really got to mean it. It got to matter under economic understanding, right? Format, where, because money is a system, you know, it circulates, you know, just like the blood within our veins, and it sustains life. So we got to learn some type of economic, what would be the correct word for that?
Economic discipline.
Economic discipline. Okay, so we need to learn economic discipline. We need to learn trust within ourselves. We need to learn how to be marketable.
Well, you know, we just did a thing on Friday. The founder of Johnson Publications, the people that put out Ebony back in the day,
Johnson.
Yeah, they put out a documentary in 1954 called "How to Sell: The Secrets of Selling the Negro," and the whole purpose behind it was trying to get white businesses to buy out advertisements in Ebony magazine, because they were trying to show how Negro shoppers in the 50s really operated and how they thought and how you can market your products to them. So I mean, in a sense, that was selling ourselves out. You know what I'm saying? Why was it so necessary for us to convince white businesses to sell to us, as opposed to being comfortable with, again, to our businesses selling to us? Because the notion was, and this is what was talked about in the documentary, we buy by brand name. You know what I'm saying? We buy by the brand names because for so long we were denied access to those things.
Right.
We started wanting those things, so now that became the standard, having something that was other than ours being elevated. It's deep, man. But it's only like 20 minutes long. It's on. They got it on YouTube. Check it out before they take it down. But this was a documentary made by black folk to teach white folk how to sell to black folk. And I mean, they talk about how it's like, yeah, the Negro above all, everyone wants to feel appreciated, but the Negro above all, because he's been deprived of so long, wants to be appreciated so much. And so that's why you're seeing Nike come out now doing these ads about Serena plucking at the heartstrings, doing the Kaepernick thing, even though they've been doing promos for military and police officers at the same time. You're seeing a lot of these companies start trying to make blacks feel appreciated so that we spend our money with them. At the end of the day, it's just a marketing ploy.
Okay.
It's no genuine thing, because had it been genuine, Nike would have had Kaepernick on the front page since 2016 when he started doing his protests. But now you're dealing with a time when we're really thirsting for appreciation. We're really thirsting for recognition. We're thirsting for a lot of that attention. So
yes, sir.
As soon as someone gives it to us, we invite them to the cookout.
Okay.
Companies know that they can market that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Wisdom, I have just one more question. I'm not going to hold you up. I know you're a very busy individual, but I do appreciate your time. And that question is, do we have to operate off of fear that we cannot be self-sufficient, or can we be self-sufficient, or is that an unrealistic thought to think that we could be self-sufficient?
I mean, you got uncontacted tribes in the Amazon that are just now being discovered. If they could be self-sufficient, and we got all this technology, and I'm walking around with a computer out of this world, why can't we be self-sufficient? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, we'd have to make maybe certain sacrifices in luxury, but outside of that, I mean, we still gonna eat. We're gonna have food. Our kids are gonna eat. Our kids are gonna grow. We have wisdom and information that we can disseminate. There ain't nobody you can't talk to in Leimert Park that can't teach you something.
Yes, sir.
So at the end of the day, we got a village university right here. So I mean, we're already self-sufficient. We just a lot of times don't really realize it.
Oh, okay. So, hey, everyone, you heard it. Wisdom from the field, conversing with common sense from the field. And how can you be contacted? Because I'm gonna put this on YouTube, and you are a very productive individual within the community that wants to help the children and the youth, as I stated in the beginning, as well as those who feel like they have lost hope. How can you be contacted, my brother?
Yeah,
Peace and
I-
blessings, my
I-
brother.
I-
Peace and
I'm
blessings.
like, I'm gonna take attendance in this class and go to work. I just came from this Jamaica.
Oh, you can holler at us at wisdomftf.com. On Instagram, we're at wisdomftf. Wisdom from the field, that's us. Holler.
Okay, wisdom from the field, common sense. Thank you for enjoying your time. I honor you. I appreciate you. You could have been anywhere else, but you found yourself right here, right now, at Leimert Park to holler at me.
Right
and,
on.
and won.
Yeah.